We are live. Aloha, mahalo, and Hare Krishna. I am just finishing from the gym. Right now, what you see is sage burning up in this car, making it my holy sanctuary, purifying it to the max. Join me in putting on some tilak, the sacred symbol of Krishna consciousness, a higher consciousness that this entire realm should honestly chant to. So magical, so mystical, so amazing. How are you? How are everyone? I've been really chanting to a point where Krishna has been allowing me to see with clarity and truly all is appreciated. All is appreciated, and I express my gratitude. I'm looking for my spray to use my tea lock with. This is tea lock. It looks like this, and I'll show you how I apply it. I should do an actual video like this as well. My goal for expansion with Krishna's mercy in mind is I found it, 10 subscribers a day. And I'm not afraid of admitting that I shoot really high. And when you shoot high, then you want people around you that naturally shoots high as well. But not in the material sense, but in the supreme sense, where you are here to serve a higher purpose and you truly matter. When you step into that consciousness that you truly matter, then there's no differences and there's no one that can put you down based on what you want in life and what you think that can happen. So my goals and my thought process is if we get 10 subscribers a day, then we can make it. Now I need you to take the time to believe in yourself, to subscribe in this channel, because when you elevate your consciousness, like Krishna consciousness, to a higher consciousness, then you don't want anything else but others to rise with you. That's what we want for everyone. Now, if you're not in that state of consciousness where you feel like you can't do it and you just want to stay low vibrational and stay the same exact person that you always been, then you're going to attract those people, of course. Keep going on with your merry life, but this is Maya, and we got to get out of it. We can't sit here and act like this normal mundane world is something that we want to stay in forever. Because if we look around, it's not healthy. There's nothing healthy about this. This place is ghetto. And we gotta uplift the consciousness. Oh, right now, this is sage. The smoke that you see is sage. It helps purify the car, purify my thoughts. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is tilak. This is sacred symbol in Krishna consciousness that we use to help protect ourselves and keep ourselves pure. What are your goals in life? Does anyone have goals here? If you do, write them down in the comment section. I want to see who has goals, because if those goals do not match the supreme, if they do not match a higher consciousness, they're not goals, and they need to go. Truly. Om Keshivaya Namaha. Shivaya Namaha. Vasudevaya Namaha. And you get that little speck. See, look, we don't want to stay in this room forever. If you hear that, and if you know what's going on, if you watch the news, it's just like we just need to continue raising our vibration, and we need to let go of all distractions. Let go of Maya. We've been embedded for Maya since we've been born. The fact that we've been birthed into a government that needed our name, when we can live in a society that doesn't even need our name, but we live in a society now, then wake up. Wake up that this is not what we want for ourselves. We want something more. And if you don't want something more, then truly ask yourself why. And I know your consciousness won't allow you to do that because you're in the realm of ignorance where, it's this life, I'm just going to keep being me. But you can truly be something more if you choose to. Now, I pray that everyone that watches this chooses to. You're going to have people on your path that doubt you because you truly want to become a better person. You want to truly continue elevating. You want what is best for not only you, but for everyone. When you start expanding your mind, this is Tilak. This is the Tilak that I use. If you want to purify yourself, then use this. It's amazing. And I use this is pure water that I pray over and chant a mantra over, and spray in my hand, then apply. Krishna consciousness is a consciousness that truly helped me become a better person, and I choose to spread that awareness because Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare is not just words, but a very sacred mantra that got me out of the realm of believing that this is all that I am, and believing that this material coat is something that would satisfy me fully in life when it's a pure lie. Because at the end of the day, we all have that day when we're no longer going to be here. And we can't keep living an illusion as if every day, oh, we're going to keep moving on when, one day we just won't, you know? So when you wake up at a young age, when you wake up now to that fact, then you truly change your whole experience and how you see and absorb life to a point there is something bigger than yourself. Now, if you are new to this live and to these videos, please take the time to subscribe right now because I will be going live every single day. And this is not for me, even though I'm human. I'm in a human body. I can say that I'm in a material body where I do want to continue expanding this channel, but in reality, it's not for me. It's for the Supreme, because when you spread awareness of a higher consciousness, then you naturally want people around you to continue raising their consciousness as well. Now, I let go of the frustration that not everyone wants to continue rising and raising their consciousness. And because of that, I have to just let them go and allow them to be themselves. And that's healthy. But I know truly I want a tribe, and I have a tribe, and that's you. So take the time to subscribe right now. And when you fully want the best for others, and you fully want the best for yourself, then you keep glowing, you keep growing, you keep thriving, and there's nothing that can get in your way. I love that the Mandarin characters came out. Thank you for everyone that commented. It's blue. Isn't that so cool? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. I should do that. Maybe this should be for children. So YouTube gives us a option that if you want this to be for kids or not. And I think I should let this be for kids because our kids are the future. That's where it starts. And we grow up to be, you know, big children that forget that we're children. And one term that, my community, the African community uses, you're grown, I'm grown. And honestly, we never stop growing. So, yeah, we have to protect our children. We have to protect their minds. We have to feed their consciousness with higher consciousness, with consciousness that this world is not focusing on. And when you focus on higher consciousness and you naturally just spill that into the cups of others, fill the cups of others. Abundance. Lord Supreme has mercy on me. He has mercy on us. Honestly, it's like I can't live, breathe, think, eat. I can't do anything without the Supreme. And honestly, I like to thank the Supreme for that exact happening. Hey, friend, how are you? Oh my gosh, we haven't seen each other in how long? I actually really like these lives, and I pray that, even with one or two people popping in, I pray one day 100, one day 1,000, one day 100,000s. I truly honor you. I truly appreciate you. I truly thank you. And I pray that this ego that is filled in this material body, full of contaminations and arthas, karma, never gets in the way of the process of your will. I pray. My Lord Supreme, my Lord Supreme, yeah, I'm going to start working, but everyone that popped in and out, thank you so much for checking on me. And thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. I pray we got to 1 million subscribers, and I couldn't be here without you. Thank you so much. After releasing, healing, learning, unlearning, listening, humbleness, humility, thankfulness, thinking, thank you so much for all that has happened and all that has yet to come, because this is His greatness. And sometimes I just want to scream to the world that I was so low. I was I was in a realm not even understanding who I was. And so grateful. I think I'm gonna go with these. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, two people liked. I'm back. Sometimes YouTube doesn't allow me to see that if anyone's watching, and I think people are watching sometimes that you just can't see. Maybe it's like so many people at once that it just confuses the algorithm. I like to say that. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So Hawaii is amazing. I would say houselessness is the best experience in the world because you learn how to navigate life on your own. And as a nomad, I see people all the time on the street struggling, of course, but those struggles are what makes life beautiful. If you didn't have any struggles in life, life would just be a breeze, and you're honestly get bored. So you should do it. You should drop everything and come to Hawaii. This is your sign that there's no tomorrow. I'm gonna pull a card because I feel like that's what I'm being called to do. So this is from the deck, the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. This is something that I like to do. Yes, yes, it's your sign. Are you subscribed to my channel? I I think you are. I think I saw you yesterday. Please take the time to subscribe. I'm in Hawaii now, like really just going with the flow. And I like to thank the Supreme because, you know, I would have been scared and terrified if I allowed that scared and terrified feeling, emotions to stop me. Yes. Okay, let's go. See, look, this is your sign. I'm guiding you. You have to come to Hawaii. You're good at helping and counseling, helping children. I was just saying this, like everyone is we're all children. We will never not be children. And we can't get to an age where we feel like, oh, I'm grown. Because now your ego is so caught up in a way that you're like in a loop now. You're not free. When you constantly have the mindset that you're a child doesn't think about what's to come, what's going to happen. A child just moves. A child doesn't care. Like if it falls, it falls. It has to get back up. And I have to say that I myself, I fail so many times that it's so crazy to think about how many times I failed because I I chose to travel. Um, oh my gosh, I chose to travel because I, I wanted to shoot for a higher consciousness, and that's what was brought to me. Now, if you haven't heard of Christian consciousness, then Christian consciousness is a higher consciousness that chose me, independence. Hmm. Yeah, you should. So what I did is I came from Atlanta, Georgia, and in Atlanta, Georgia, I was just so tired. I was like, I just can't be around concrete anymore. I have to be free. I have to be in nature. And my spirit always wanted me to be in Hawaii. Well, you have to ask yourself, what are you scared of? There is no such thing as homelessness. Now, I don't use that word because that word is so ingrained within us that we don't see what's behind homelessness. And homelessness is, behind it is freedom. When we look at these people that are truly free, but also stuck as well, when you're free, that's when you're most creative. What can I do to get out of this? What can I do to make money? What can I do to better myself? What can I do to help others, even as they're on the street as well? Lamb in your back, hey. It is new, and we're scared of change. We're scared of new things, but behind that newness is light. Behind that newness is brightness. You know, it's like behind change is freedom, is transformation, is the unknown is the most beautiful place to be in because that's where children are always in. Children, they don't, you don't know what's gonna happen. You're so, you know, obedient to your guardian that your guardian can do anything to you. And the Supreme, in this case, can do anything to you. And when you fully surrender to your father, to your mother, to your Supreme, you know that you're safe. You know, like, your parents would never do anything to intentionally put you in a place of like homelessness. They want you to experience these things because it's so fun. You're supposed to see life as in that way. And in some ways, some people are struggling. And I say for me, when I see that, I pray for their struggles. Behind the unknownness is a bright future. Lakshmi, look at her, she's a queen. Everything is going to be fine. Stop worrying. There's nothing good with just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. And this is why I chant and and meditate and chant mantras, the Hare Krishna mantra. By the way, is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Because if I just sat and think about life, then life would just pass me by. Wow. Yes, all your people are here. Like literally all of them. So like when you get out of your own way, then you're gonna be presented with them. And that wasn't me saying that. That was like the Supreme. So I'm gonna say, oh my God, thank you, Supreme, for speaking through me. Because I had to hear that myself as well. When you just stop worrying and you allow yourself to just be, then hey, keep dreaming. Now, do you want another card? Let's see. Can we get? Oh, there's a lot coming out for you. Can we get one more card? What do we need to hear right now? So there's a couple. Hmm, this is so beautiful. So this is your people. This is your tribe. The laws of Mayat. I can say I like stepping into my Africanness because that's who we are. But this situation will be handled in fairness. Also came out with this one, unconditional love. Now, I lived in a temple, and that's where I'm coming from. I chose to live as a monk, as a nun, for some years, quite some years now. And each temple has taught me a lesson, but I had to leave all of them because of the independence that I still wanted for myself. So it also says go outside. When you go outside and see that this world is a big playground, this world is a playground that is ready for you to discover and uncover. And even if you hit a corner, that corner is a beautiful lesson to sit down, to breathe, and to see that I'm in a corner. How can I create in this corner to expand it? How can I expand my mind? at this exact moment. Because when we hit blockages, they're not blockages, they're creative corners, they're creativity. You are loved no matter what. So when you step into your roots, when you step into groundedness and affirmation, when you constantly affirm yourself that this world is for you, it's for you, this place is for you, then you accept all the goodness that comes out of it, all the illusions of badness, because there's no such thing as polarity. It's all just for you. Now, I accept you. Please take the time to subscribe to this channel because we are expanding and we're going to keep expanding and we're going to keep growing until the Supreme says, take me home. Well, you have to create detachment now because your mental disabilities, you're not the body and you're not the mind. You're not the mind, which means when you meditate for some years, you get to a point where you're not any of the thoughts. And in monk life, the life that I lived, we are able just to sit and observe the thoughts. And where is that mental disability coming from, or disease, or where is any of that coming from? It's coming from the mind. And when you sit down and detach yourself from those thoughts and from the idea that the mental disease or disability is you, then you take away yourself from allowing anything to deprive you of your power. Now, mental disabilities are not negative. They are very beautiful in ways to, show us things that we done in our past that has affected us in this day and age. Um, but everything is just openness. I can also like if you truly want to travel and you don't want to fall like so much into a pit hole, then I mean you just pray. I pray every single day, every single second. Like when I just came from the gym, honestly, and even in the gym, I'm on a treadmill, I'm running, and I'm praying. I'm saying thank you for even allowing me to run right now, for allowing me to experience this feeling that I'm feeling as I'm running, because just, ugh, like I just can't stop expressing gratitude, because when you just been in a low place or you see other people just in low places in their life, everyone is family in Hawaii. Ohana truly means family. So this is the best place to come to experience who you are spiritually so much that every single second is a prayer of gratitude. Thank you. I'm learning now to, stand up for what you believe is right. I'm learning now to accept myself. And I, I at this moment been placed in, wait, yes, with the Capricorn South Node, I overworked in my past life, and maybe I'm experiencing disabilities in this life because I wasn't resting or taking care of myself because I can't work. Hey, yeah, exactly. Maybe this is a blessing. I think that's why goddess Lakshmi came out. So in the Hindu culture, goddess, we don't call money money, we call it Lakshmi because Lakshmi is a goddess um, that we choose not to see in a material way. We choose to cherish her. And when you cherish the idea that income is always coming to you, that means that God, like Lakshmi, is always coming to you, which means the goddess is always within your heart. She's in your cells. She takes over your character and your being. So you don't have to worry about that. God in Supreme, he's rich. He's abundant. He owns everything. He owns you. So don't fear the idea that you won't have any income because You don't feed fear. You don't want to feed fear. You want to feed positive thoughts. That even if you have $0, you feed the positive thoughts that I am wealthy and abundant no matter what. And then you see how much things work out for you because your thoughts are purity. They're confident. What you think about is what you create, and what comes out. So naturally, just be that person. Be that person that you truly see for yourself. And then that person is there. You evolve into it, you become it, and then keep going. Keep going from there. And this is a concept that a lot of people don't understand. Everyone won't understand. Some people don't want to understand. And that's okay. But you're going to evolve. You're going to evolve so much that people won't understand you. People can't see you clearly because you're going to be so bright. And you got to keep going. This is home. You got to come. And you got to come to Hawaii and surround yourself around people who will truly speak to you in this way. You got to come and you got to keep going. You got to keep going. There's no limitations. There's nothing that can get in your. Don't put anything in your path. Don't let anything get in your way. Don't allow the thoughts to mess with your frequency. Keep going. Keep going up. Keep going higher. We love you. Ohana. And be bold. That's a frequency we love. We love boldness. We love confidence. We love it because there's no fear. There's no fear. We will. We already did. Please take the time to subscribe if you are popping in and out and you're new because we're growing together. We're doing this together. We're coming home together. We're stepping into gold together. We're glowing together. We're growing and glowing. Thanks for joining me on my channel. Truly appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to check me out. Check out this channel. I have goals for myself. Oh, a car just fell. I wonder what this is. Purification. Yeah, we're gonna keep growing. Boundaries purification. Do I have to pay for where I live? Um, no. So I live off the land, and that's just like what a nomad life is. You should do your research. Search what a nomadic life is, a nomadic lifestyle, and then I feel like that would hit home for you for sure. A nomadic lifestyle is people that just travel, and they allow the dates and life to create itself. That is called going with the flow. When you go with the flow, then you are in a natural state of life where your nervous system is in homeostasis, it's in balance, and it's not worried, it's not even thinking about anything. Like, I don't think about anything anymore. It's just things just naturally just happen. And yeah, so I don't pay. I mean, I make money with driving and having a car. So that's like a huge bonus. The Lord gave me this car. So, I'm pretty sure he can give you things that you need for yourself as well. He won't just leave you in the dust. Now, I don't know what I did for past lifetimes to deserve this, but I express gratitude. I don't know what you did your past lifetimes, but the more that you humbly submit yourself and say, I don't know what I did for my past lifetimes, but please forgive me, and I beg for your grace, I need you, then he blesses you. So be humble always. Okay? as we're going to grow and glow together. Hey, friend, welcome back. Thanks for popping up again. Inner goddess. Allow that inner goddess, the inner god, to manifest throughout your character, throughout your being, throughout your form. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self care, and appreciating your divinity. And that's even appreciating the divinity. I used to be a very selfish person. I used to be a person that always thought about money. I used to be a person that I didn't care about other people. I didn't care about their feelings. I didn't validate others in the ways that they should. And then I became a monk. I lived in a temple and I learned how to appreciate the idea that I am nothing and that the supreme is everything. And I love that mindset. And I have that mindset now because when I accept that I am nothing and the supreme is everything, then I stop thinking about myself. I start thinking about others more. I put and how can I make their day? Even in the case of people that are houseless, how can I make their day? Because when you see that, wow, dang, they're struggling, and I'm over here acting like my life is on top of the world when there are people that are struggling. This whole entire planet, we are family. And I learned that living in Hawaii, that Ohana truly means family. And when you move with the heart of Ohana, then it's not about you. It never was about you. When you take yourself out of the character and you open your eyes that people are struggling, it's about them now. Take care of them and see how much blessings that you receive. And it's not about receiving blessings because that's what being a selfless person is. See how much that you uplift their life. Even if you stop and have a conversation with them. I've been doing that. The holidays are coming up. I have a stack of cards right here that a friend gave me, and I write, notes for them. I put $1 or two in them and I hand them out because it's not about you. And I can be someone right now that has nothing, but to still give when you have nothing is truly the goal of life. We live with the idea that it's about being a millionaire, a billionaire. That's foolish. It's foolishness. You can have nothing and still make someone day, make someone smile, see someone light up from the inside. It's not about you. We've been birthed into a world where we are taught that is about us, to make it about our ego, to serve Maya, to serve the material, illusionary world that we need material gain in order to thrive. That's foolish. You can have nothing and still be rich because it's not about you. See? Go above and beyond. Being a monk or living a monk experience, I'm going to say that, means sacrifice. Now, if you can sacrifice your house for God, for the Lord Supreme, He sees that. He saw that you made a huge sacrifice by giving your shelter away to experience the world. Now, He will literally put His hand out for you, saying, thank you for taking that leap. Now, let me guide you now. Let me do the rest. He just won't leave you out there. And yeah, I can say you're already in the right path with your thinking. You are already on the right path. You know, you can. So I had to live in a shelter for a little bit, 2 days, and then I lived in a temple, and then that temple provided me with everything that I needed by me doing service. So yeah, everything is gonna unfold for you in a way that it should be. But taking that first step, what you just wrote down, take it. And even in the worst circumstances, when you express gratitude, mm, the door opens. That door is gold. Okay, I'm gonna do one more card and I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta work. Okay, start delegating. Ask others, including me, which is the Grain Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything on your own. So the fact that you just wrote your first step down, ask for your second step. And when the second step comes, ask for your third step. And just keep asking. You don't have to do this alone. You're not alone. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for subscribing to this channel. And yeah, I'm gonna be on live every single day. So join me, your goddess, your humble goddess. And I will see you all tomorrow. You got this. You made it to Hawaii. I'll see you here.